Yes, it's Eric Previn, the county resident from District 3 and also a candidate for the 3rd supervisorial district seat. I wanted to just weigh in on item number 2 there. Was that approved? It did get approved? Yeah, okay. I feel that the discretion of the CEO on that is worrisome, naturally. I also wanted to point out that the context, because I looked at the background on that, we do have a lot of local worker hire initiatives that we seem to be doing fairly well, but it's worth noting that we're benchmarking those often against Bay Area numbers. And of course, Bay Area has much more challenges about hiring local workers. So we actually have a pretty low bar to get over 35, 40%, which is where most of the targets are. So though I'm pleased that we're moving in this direction, I'm disappointed that folks are resisting it, and I think the CEO having discretion there is, of course, not great. I know it now comes back to the board per Supervisor Yaroslavsky's amendment. Item number 51 is we're hiring a mental health marketing director, and I think that's interesting. We do have a major marketing crisis here because we are incarcerating the mentally ill in astonishing ways, and of course we are now preparing for, as we learned last week, one of 3 almost $2 billion options for a replacement for men's central jail and also sending women out to Mira Loma, which is not consistent, if you listen to the public, with what the public actually wants, but this board moved forward with 3 votes, so there was an abstention. I would urge the board to reconsider that. I know Jackie Lacey's working on the diversion program. This is a bad idea. It should be half or smaller in size, and we should be addressing reasonable populations once we understand the diversion numbers, not building something that we then have to fill. Item number 49 is the sheriff, and this is a relevant item, it came up a couple weeks ago, is asking for the opportunity to apply for grants without board approval, and then once he gets the grant, come back for board approval. That is a no sale with the public from my view, because when something comes to the board, it means it comes to the public. And we do not want the sheriff coming up with carrots, with financial incentives to move his agenda. And there are many agendas, including, I think actually that was item 44, my mistake. But item 49, which is one of the reasons why, is we have here an item where we're settling a lawsuit for $425,000. Lawsuit was against the sheriff and the DA both for soliciting false testimony from an informant. It cost $425,000 when we settled, but it was $550,000 roughly to the county council to fight that lawsuit. This is one of the reasons why the OIG is not quite right, because it's not enough. This is from the same exact group who will do anything to sort of keep dissent out of that process. Now, I'm not saying that in that particular case I know the details, but it's worrisome that that group is so tight on that. Item 2D is a job order contract. Again, we've been watching these job order contracts very closely, and last month it was at 53 cents on the dollar. This month, after a variety of comments there, we're now up to 70 cents on the dollar, which is far better, but it does not eliminate the need for that question.